إيه؟ النهاردة إحنا هنتعلم إزاي نكتب وإزاي نقرأ. هنعمل تمرين صغير مع بعض. Hello, how are you? Today we are going to learn how to read and write, or we are going to do a simple exercise to improve our reading, writing, and also to see how we can differentiate between letters and how to find them in words. Okay, if you can see me, please let me know. If you can hear me well, leave a comment so that I can know you can see. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you my screen there, and I have some letters and some words. Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically you try to find those letters in the words. Okay, you can see in front of you I have some separated letters right there, and I have a simple sentence right here. Okay, so the first thing, if you don't know those letters already, you can go back on my YouTube channel and you can find a bunch of videos explaining the letters, okay? So let's see, this first letter, Alif. Now, what I want to do is find Alif in the words, okay? So where is it? So let's look at it together. Here's what we're gonna do. Where is Alif, Alif, Alif? What's this letter? It looks like it, but this is missing. This Hamza is missing, right? And that's fine, okay? We don't always need Hamza above Alif. So we successfully found Alif. Okay, what's going on after Alif? There's a small space, okay? And this is very common, or not common, this always happens. Alif is never connected from the left side, only from the right side. Okay, now we found Alif in the first word. Is there any more? Okay, this one isn't Alif. How do I know that this second letter is not Alif? How do I know? I know because it's connected from the left side. No, that's not it. Okay, what is this shape? Everybody has a problem with this shape. Okay, so when you see that shape, it means lam alif. What is lam? There, it isn't up there. And then alif, and we just simply drag alif and put it inside there, so it looks like this. Looks like this. Okay, just like you see exactly in front of you. So this is lam alif. So we found another alif. Okay, so we found alif, first one right there, and we found alif also right here. Any more in this word? No. Okay, let's find another alif. Anything? This stick is connected from both sides, so it can't be alif. Alif is connected from the left only. Okay, nothing else? No. Let's look at the next word. I see alif right there. And see, there's no connection. It's a little space. And then, okay, it's connected from here. So I found two. Alif, alif. Okay, let's look at the next word. Okay, alif, no connection from the left, so it must be alif. Anything else? No. This word, nothing here. Okay, this one, I see alif right there and no connection. There's a small space here. Okay, so it has to be alif. Okay, let's look at this big word right there. Okay, same thing, no connection. Keep going. This one is connected from both sides, so it can't be. So it's lam. There, no alif. Keep going, keep going. Alif. There. All right, let's look at the next one. What's this? Is it an upside down alif? It's alif, but hamza is underneath. So usually, when hamza is above alif, it's pronounced as a or a. If hamza is underneath, like this, it's pronounced as I, I. Kind of sounds like the E sound, okay, in English. So I. Okay, so if you want to think about it, a, a, I. And this word is izay, izay, which means how. I don't say azay, I say izay. So, okay, we have one alif here. We have another alif here since there is no connection after it. Good. Let's look at the next word. No alif. One alif right there. Very good. So we found all of them. Okay, let's try to find B now, but let's just get rid of all this red that I put there, so that we can see where B goes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now B. Let's see. Do we have any B? Just look for one dot underneath. First word, no. Second word, two dots. So that's something else. One dot, but it's above. So that's something different. Two dots. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, right there. One dot by itself. So, B. We found B. It looks weird, doesn't it? It doesn't look anything like the letter, right? Well, there's a bunch of types of handwriting, okay? But if I'm going to write this letter in the most normal handwriting, it would look like this. A, ra, and then B, kind of like what it looks like there. And then we would go down for the last letter. So it would look like this. And this looks more similar to this, right? Yeah. Okay, very good. So this is basically a different style of handwriting, okay? So just don't worry too much about it. You'll get used to it in the future. Okay, now let's look for the next letter. T. Two dots above. Let's look for two dots above. First word, no. Second, no. Second, we have two underneath, not above, so it's different. And then here, nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing here. We have three dots, so that's different. We have one here. We have two. Nothing. We found one right there. So two dots, and this is T, 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 T. So what is the difference between T here and there? What is the difference? What can you see? These small details, what can you see? So the two dots, they moved a little bit to the right. So they are now above the tip, okay? And if you notice right there, we removed this tip, okay? We removed it because it's going to be connected to another letter, okay? So it's like you have the door closed, so you're just opening the door so that another letter can join, okay? That's it. Okay, any other tip? No. Okay, let's go and look at the next letter. What is the next letter? Yes, th. So it's the same shape. Those three letters have the exact same shape. So they follow the same rules, okay? What do I mean by the same rules? They are written the same way. They look the same in every position. everything is basically the same except for the dots, okay? We have the same shape, but the dots go up and down depending on which letter you're using. So 3 dots in Egyptian Arabic is never pronounced. It's either switched to seen like this or t. And when I mean switched, I mean when we're speaking, okay? Not when we're writing, because there's no such thing as Egyptian Arabic writing, okay? There's only one correct way, which is the standard way. I only write using the Egyptian way to help you with the pronunciation so that you know how to pronounce something, okay? All right, so let's find th, 3 dots above. First 2 words, nothing. Here we have nothing, no, 3 dots. Aha, 3 dots right there, but wait a minute. This is different. I have 3 dots and 3 tips. I have 1, 2, 3. 3 tips. So what has 3 dots and 3 tips? If you take a look, right there. And when you see 3 dots and 3 tips, this means sheen, sh, like the sh sound in English, sh, sheen. Okay, let's keep going. 3 dots, 3 dots. We don't have any 3 dots in this sentence. Very, very good. Wow, you guys are really good, even though I'm finding all of them. But just try to look at it quickly and find the letters with me. Okay, hello. Yes, all is well. Salam from Indonesia. Assalamu alaikum. By the way, to say hello, we don't say salam. Salam is for goodbye. Okay? We say assalamu alaikum for hello. Do you speak English? Yes, of course I do. Hello. Assalamu alaikum in the Brazil. Wa alaikum assalam. Please tell meaning of surni. Sawarni means take a picture of me. Okay, the word surah with sad, not seen, by the way. You used the wrong letter. Surah means picture, so sawarni means take a picture of me. Okay. All right. So let's go back here to the letters and take another look. So now we finished this shape, this smiley face or boat shape. Okay, now we move on to a new shape. All right, and this shape I like to call the seahorse. Okay, kind of looks like a seahorse. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Everybody has their own imagination. You can relate it to something that you know. You have to relate the shapes and words and anything to something that you know because it will help you remember faster, okay? If you don't relate it to anything, it's going to be hard to remember. So the new shape here, we have 3 letters, and the first one with the dots underneath is Gim, as you know. Or you don't know, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so let's find Gim in the words, okay? So before you find the letter, you need to know that any letter with a tail like this one, okay, is special. Why? Because when we write and there's another letter coming afterwards, we take away the tail, okay? And then we keep going on the line. Okay, so let's see. Gim. Where is Gim? Gim here? No. Here. This looks like it, but I don't see the dots, right? It looks like this this letter, but only the top part. The tail went away. So same shape, same rules. Okay, but it's not Gim. It's not the letter that we're looking for. Because we don't have a dot. Why is no? So there is no Gim in the words. Okay, let's look at the next letter, which is ha. Ha. You have to feel the movement in your throat when you're doing ha, 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 and open your mouth like I do. Ha. Okay, it's a very sharp H. So let's look for this letter. We already found it, I think, but let's take another look. First word, no. Here, no. Nothing. Okay, there it is. And as you can see, the tail goes away. Okay, because we're going to connect another letter. As you can see, if you have a notebook with lines, you just keep the letter on the line and don't go underneath with the tail. If it's the last letter, you can write the whole thing, okay, with the tail and everything. All right, so let's look at the next word. No, not there. Where? Aha, I found it. And it has the same exact thing like this word. Okay, it's written without a tail, just stays on the line and then connects to the next letter. Okay, what else? Okay, we finished. Only two. All right, let's go back and find the next letter, which is this one, the third seahorse, if you will. So what is the difference here? It's the same shape, but we have one dot above. And this is ch, 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 ch. If you speak German, you have a similar sound. If you speak Russian, I think you have a similar but more shallow sound. Ch, ch, ch. Okay, let's find it in the words. Follows the same rules. The tail goes away if it's in between or in the beginning. So where any ch? Here, no. Okay, so let's go to the next one. What is this? This is del, and this is a new shape now, okay? And it kind of looks like an angle or something like that, or the side of something or the tip. And the first one is del, sounds like D. And let's find it. Oh, by the way, del and del are like Aleph. They are not connected from the left side. Okay, so from the left side here, no connections. All right, so let's take a look. First one, no. Second, no. First here, nothing. There it is. Del with no dots. Okay, let's try to find another one. Okay. Some people may see this one and say that's del, but no, if you look at it, it's longer and it goes lower. Okay, so it isn't the same letter. If I want to explain further, here's a line. Del, let's change the color. Del stays on the line like this. Okay, but this letter would go under the line, so it would look like this. So they're really different, aren't they? All right, now let's look for the next letter, this one, the one with the dot. It's called vel, and it sounds like the TH in the word this. Okay, so let's try to find this one. I don't see it here or anywhere. Okay. All right, so we don't have it. And this letter in Egyptian Arabic isn't also pronounced. It is usually changed to the letter before. So when you see del in Egyptian Arabic, we just say del. Okay, and an example would be dhahab, which means gold. We would say dahab. Okay, so let's look at the next letter, re. There. Okay, let's try to find this letter. We found it already before, but let's find it again. Where is it? Where? This one is the same, but it has a dot, okay? So when you're learning Arabic, you have to focus with those dots because we have some letters that have the exact same shapes. Okay, so dot, but it's not the one we're looking for. So, I found it right there. You see? Re goes underneath. Why does it go underneath? I wonder why. It goes underneath because it isn't connected from the left. So del, re, zin, this shape is exactly like alif and are not connected from the left side. ازيك يا معلم؟ انا كويس الحمد لله. انت ازيك؟ Okay, so we found one and it goes underneath because it's not going to be connected. It's never connected from the left. All the letters are either connected from both sides or from the right side. Okay, good. Re, re, re. No re. This looks the same but with a dot. Nothing, nothing. One right there. Same shape as this one. And another one right there. Okay, very good. Re, re. Make sure your tongue moves. Like this. Okay, it's like a flappy movement. Alright, so let's look at the next letter, which is Zine, Zine, same letter but with one dot, and it sounds like the letter Z in English. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, found one right there. And also it's not connected from the left. It's not connected from the right either because this letter is not connected from the left, so there's nothing we can do here. Zine, right there. Okay, another. Okay, we only have two. Good. Let's go back and look at the next one. So the next one we have is scene. As you can see, we have three tips and this cup, or it can be considered as a tail, just like the tails with the seahorse right there. Okay, so what does that mean? A tail goes away when there's going to be a connection. Okay, scene is connected from both sides, by the way, and sheen, since it has the same shape, follows the same rules, and we have three dots here, and that's the difference. So this one is seen, and this one is sheen. Okay, let's find seen and sheen together. Both letters at the same time. So let's look there. Three tips, but no tail. Why? Connected. Okay, anything else? Seen or sheen? No, seen or sheen. Yes, right there. Three tips, just like this. But there is no tail. I wonder why. I think you know already. Let's look at the next one. Seen. We found sheen because we have three dots. Okay. And then the next, nothing. Okay, very good. So we found seen and we found sheen. Good. All right, now we have a new shape. All right, so this new shape also has a tail. What happens to tails? Am I going to say this 100 times? Okay, they just go away when it's connected. But remember, with sod, this is called saw. So this one is more shallow. Seen, you can see my teeth. Seen, the sound is coming from here. But saw, it's deeper now. You see, even my mouth is moving different. Saw, seen, saw, different. So remember that the tip doesn't go away when connected. All right? Keep the tip. Just take away the tail. Good. Let's try to find sod and dod. Same shape, same rules. And this one is deeper than del. So dod, if we connect it there, we have del, and da, da. Okay? Different sounds. This one is the deeper one, da. So let's find sod and dod. I don't think I have them here, but let's see anyway. No, nothing, not here. Okay, nothing. All right, so now let's try to read the words that I wrote. Okay, even if you don't know all the letters, I think you can read some of it because you know now some of the letters. Okay, so let's look at the words right there. So, and then we have lem. This is lem. El, Salam. This is meme. Assalam. Assalam, which is the beginning of the most common greeting that we say. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum. This one, Ain, Ain, and then Lam, which is connected from both sides. So Lam. Ye, last letter, 2 dots underneath. And then Kaf. This one is Kaf, this big one. And then Meme again. Meme, Meme. You see? Meme can have a closed circle or an open circle. It doesn't matter. It's just a circle with a tail, okay? And it's at the end, so you can leave the tail. Okay. Alif. And then 1 dot above is Noon. N. Okay. And then Alif again. So what is that? Ana. Okay. And then Alif again. And then Seen. And then Meme. You know Meme from there. What happened to Meme? The tail went away. And we added another letter, which is Y. So Ana. Here, Ana. And then Ismi. Ana Ismi. So, my name. Okay, we have Meme again with no tail. And then Ha with no tail. And then Meme with no tail. And this letter is called Waw. Waw, not wow, like in English, Waw. And it's not connected from the left. And then we have Del. So, what is that? Let's try to read it without all that red around it. Let's try to read. Okay. Mahmoud. And this is my name. Okay. And then wa by itself means and. Okay. Wa. And then we have Ain. Ain, which is the letter Ain. It's comes from here. The sound Ain. And then Alif. How do I know? No connection on the left. Then so it's A. Very long. And then Waw again. And then Zine. So I whiz, which means want. I want. Okay, and then here we have Alif, and then Sheen, and then Re, and then Ha. You know all those letters from just now. I was Ashrah, Ashrah. And this stick is connected from both sides. So it's Lam, not Alif. So I was Ashrah, L, and then Skef, so Kukuku. And then Wall, and then Alif. I was Ashrah Luku. Okay, and this Alif isn't really pronounced, okay? We use this Alif after groups, okay? So Ashrah Luku means to explain to you, plural. And then remember Alif with Hamza underneath sounds like the letter E. Sounds like the sound, not the name. So Izzay, and we know Zin, and we know Alif, and this is Y, the last letter, which sounds like Y. So Izzay, Izzay means how, like the word Izzayak, which means how are you? Izzay, and then we have Mim, which is Mum, and then we have Kef, so Ke, and then we have Noon, which looks like a cup. This is the 1 dot above, which is this letter. You see how different they might look? Let's take away all this red stuff. Let's take away all the red, take away all the red. Okay. See, this is Noon and this is also Noon. It's the same letter. But what happened to it? It went on the line and then we put the dot above the tip. Who can guess what this same thing happened with? Which letter? T, right? We took the dots and we moved them above the tip. So the same happened with Noon. We just made it flat on the line and we moved the dot above the tip. Okay, so you're just shaping the letters, morphing them to stay on the line and to get connected. All right, good. So this word is mumkin, which means it's possible or can, or it's something you could do. All right, and then we have T, the letter T, and then Qaf, Qa, very deep, Qa, and then Re, and then alif. Okay, alif. So qaf in Egyptian Arabic is usually pronounced like hamza. Like what is hamza? This. And what is this sound? It's the glottal, like glottal stop. So it's Is they t, we don't say taqra. No, we say t, تقرا. In Egyptian, we say تقرا. We don't say تقرأ like in standard Arabic. And then we have عين, ر, عين, ر. And then we have one dot, which is ب, and then two dots, which is ي, like this one. So, is a تقرأ or تقرا عربي. عربي. And Arabi means what? It means Arabic, doesn't it? Okay, so let's look at your questions. Assalamu alaikum from Peru. Wa alaikum assalam. Thanks for this lesson. You're welcome. I have also trouble reading words written without harakat. I always have to try all possibilities, whether it is, for instance, ke, ora, ka, or ku, or ki. Yes, well, it's gonna come with experience. And my advice to you is to learn the words first. Learn how to speak first, so you can know like the general way, you can know the general way of the pronunciation, how the word is pronounced. Okay, so this is a very interesting question, and I think I can explain a little bit what harakat are, or what Simone means by harakat. Okay, so I mentioned before that Hamza, when it's above, it's a, and when it's underneath, it's I. But this same concept can be with any letter. Okay, what do I mean by that? Let's write, for example, the letter B right there, B. Okay, and we have something that helps you pronounce the word very accurately, or the letter. Okay, so we have this just simple strip. When it's above, it's called fatha, and fatha means an opening. Okay, so you open. So this letter would be ba, just up, but it isn't long like when you're saying b and then alif. So it's ba, it's longer, but this is just ba. Okay, and so let's write fatha, fatha, like this. Let's write them in English, okay, so you can remember. And then when this same line comes underneath, it's called kasra, kasra, which means, which is like a break, okay? It's a break in the sound. So it looks like this. And when it's up, it's when it's under, what is it? Remember, like Hamza, it's I. So bi, bi. So ba and bi. Okay, we have something else called Sukoon, which is basically a circle like this. And when there's a circle, you don't do anything. You just say b. Okay, no a or I. And Sukoon means quietness or just calm. Okay, and so fatha, kasra, Sukoon, and then there is dhamma, which looks like this. Dhamma looks exactly like waw, but it's small and it goes above the letter. And when you see Dhamma, you say oo, just like the letter. So the letter, and there's Dhamma, you say boo. Okay? So Fatha, the first one, above, ba. Underneath, be. With Dhamma, boo. And then the circle, Sukoon, nothing. So it's just b. B, b, b. Okay. And that's basically it. But the problem here is, in Arabic, almost all the books don't have those. Okay, so the last two words after mumkin, this one is تقرأ. تقرأ means to read. Okay, تقرأ. T, and then qaf, and then r, and then alif. Qaf in Egyptian Arabic is pronounced as a. So تقرأ تقرأ. Okay, and then Arabi, Arabi, Arabic. So this means the whole thing means Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, or hello. Ana ismi, my name, Mahmoud, that's my name, Mahmoud. And I always want أشرح لكم, to explain for you or explain to you, إزاي, how, ممكن, how you can or could تقرأ عربي. So my name is Mahmoud and I want to explain to you how you could read Arabic. Okay, so that's it for today and I am open for questions. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's it basically. So yes, you're welcome. So those harakat that Simone was talking about, I don't know Simone or Simon, and those are called harakat, which means movements in Arabic. It's an Arabic word. And some people call it short vowels. Some people call them diacritics. I don't really know what to call them exactly, but they are those small details around the words. If you've ever looked at the Quran, which is the Islamic holy book, if you ever looked at this book written in Arabic, you will see so many details around the words because you cannot mispronounce anything. You just basically can't make any mistakes. You have to pronounce everything perfectly because if a small sign is mispronounced, the meaning can really change. It can even be the opposite, okay? So you have to be careful when you're reading with those details. You have to know how to read. If you don't know how, it's just easier to listen and then try to repeat yourself. But when you're looking at a normal book, like any novel, simple story for children, whatever, you won't find any of those details. And now it's like you're you're just reading blind, basically. You don't really know how to pronounce anything. So for us as native speakers, it's normal because we know the words already and we know how to pronounce them. So I think for you as someone who's learning, if you're really good at speaking and you know the words, you know how to pronounce the words, I think it's going to be okay for you when you're reading, okay? But think of it as reading English without dots, for example. So you're gonna have to do some guesswork, but trust me, you get used to it after a while, okay? So just be confident, say whatever you see, try to read it, and don't worry about making mistakes, okay? Because you learn from your mistakes. If you're so worried about making mistakes, you won't even speak, you won't even open your mouth and get corrected. You always remember when people correct you, okay? Like when you say something and then it sounds completely wrong or funny or something like that, and then people correct you, your friends or your husband or whoever you're learning for correct you. It's a good memory. It will help you remember. And this is how everybody learns. And if you think about it, this is how children learn. Like, have you ever seen children who mispronounce words and then you tell them, no, it isn't this, it's like that. And then the kid just corrects himself. Okay, I don't see any questions, so I think I'm gonna end it for today. I hope you liked the lesson, and yeah, this is exactly how Quran is written. And yeah, if you don't have questions, that's it. I just wanted to say one last thing. By the way, I'm working on a course, a simple course for writing. I'm still working on it. It's still very early. And hopefully I can finish it soon. And I hope you like it when you see it in the future. And don't forget to share and to subscribe. and I have so many videos. If you learn everything in my videos and everything in my Instagram, I think you'll be fluent. Okay? I think so because I've put up so many things already. Alright, that's it, and I will see you next time. Truly the best Egyptian Arabic lessons on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, مع السلامة. Goodbye. Have a good day. And also Happy New Year. كل سنة وانتم طيبين.